Hanuman possesses physical strength that can literally move mountains. But when he steps into Meghnad's Mayalok, he enters a magical realm designed to make raw muscle completely useless. This environment operates on psychological warfare. First, it projects desperate cries for help. It's a trap perfectly calibrated to lure a righteous warrior into rushing forward blindly. This is a chart showing the realm's deadliest defense mechanism. When an intruder enters, Mayalok spawns a dark doppelganger. This shadow entity is held in perfect equilibrium with the intruder's physical power, but it is driven entirely by cruelty and malice. Every punch Hanuman throws is blocked with equal force. He quickly realizes that attacking deceit with aggression only fuels the environment. Striking the shadow makes the illusion stronger. To break a cycle of lies, he needs an anchor of absolute truth. Instead of fighting, Hanuman centers himself and begins to chant the name of his deity, Lord Rama. Building intensity. This pure devotion acts as a neutralizing frequency. The chant overwhelms the realm's deceptive magic and violently shatters the dark doppelganger into dust. You cannot punch a mirage. True power comes from anchoring yourself to an unshakable reality, stripping the deception of its grip. To confront the architect of the war, Hanuman needs to bypass the demon army. He executes a tactical surrender, willingly allowing himself to be bound by a divine weapon, the Brahmastra, guaranteeing he will be dragged directly to the king. He is hauled from the dark realm into an environment designed to project supreme, untouchable authority, the opulent, golden throne room of King Ravana. Ravana suffers from his own psychological illusion. Decades of conquering rival kingdoms and hoarding wealth have convinced him that his empire is invincible. Hanuman refuses to play the role of the defeated captive. Instead of kneeling, he extends his tail, coiling it higher and higher until he is sitting squarely at eye level with the arrogant demon king. Ravana's real vulnerability lies in his own sense of supremacy. While the court looks like an impenetrable fortress, the king is trapped by a delusion that Hanuman is explicitly there to dismantle. Hanuman launches a verbal assault on the king's ego. He meticulously lists Ravana's historical defeats, reminding him of the times he was bested by warriors like Bali, shattering the narrative that the demon king is an unbeatable god. He follows this with a strict diplomatic ultimatum. Safely returning the abducted Princess Sita to Lord Rama is the only path that ends with Ravana keeping his life. Furious, Ravana orders immediate execution, but his brother Vibhishana steps in, reminding the court of ancient laws. You cannot kill a diplomatic envoy. Ravana's ego demands a response. Prevented from taking the messenger's life, he decides to strip away the monkey's pride with a deeply humiliating public punishment. The king issues a faithful order. Guards are commanded to wrap the envoy's tail, soak it heavily in oil, and set the appendage ablaze. By focusing on a petty personal insult to satisfy his own arrogance, Ravana brings an uncontrollable hazard directly into the heart of his capital city. As the guards light the flames, the punishment fails instantly. Blessed by goddess Sita's purity and granted a boon by the fire god, the roaring flames feel as soothing as winter ice against Hanuman's skin. Now armed with fire, he makes his move. He shrinks his physical form to slip out of the tight ropes, bounds past the stunned guards, and leaps high into the sky above the city. Below him lies the staggering wealth of Lanka. Sprawling golden mansions, massive armories packed with enchanted weapons, and fortresses built to withstand any conventional siege. The very element Ravana chose to humiliate the messenger becomes an unstoppable weapon, raining down onto the golden rooftops from above. The material illusion of Ravana's power is systematically reduced to ash. Armories explode, grand palaces melt, and the untouchable symbols of a ruthless military empire collapse. The psychological impact is severe. The unbreakable confidence of the demon kingdom dissolves into sheer panic as citizens realize their king has provoked a war he cannot control. Yet amid this massive destruction, Hanuman maneuvers with absolute precision. He carefully guides the flames to ensure the innocent, specifically Sita and the righteous Vibhishana, remain completely untouched by the inferno. No amount of magical deception, psychological arrogance, or hoarded material wealth can withstand the fiery reality of absolute truth and selfless devotion.